Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Gabriel Bravo, Gabriel Bravo. Right now, I'm currently in Chandler, Arizona. And I wanted to make a video, and I'm gonna come out with this more, but it's this kind of content has been on my soul for a while now, and I knew that in order for me to be the best version of me, I have to seek truth and clarity. And I know that as a guy, that there's so much stuff that I have issues with myself. I have so much things wrong with me. It's not even funny. But that's okay, because I know I'm not the only one. I will never be perfect, but that pursuit for perfection will make me the person and man that I will be in the future. And today I want to talk to you about something that's been a big issue for me for a long time, and that's been acceptance. As long as I can remember, I have been the back end of the cool kids from elementary school. I always wanted to be accepted. I always wanted to be loved. Kids would make fun of me back in the day because I have a mole on my face. Kids would make fun of me because my name is Gabriel, and they'd be like, Gabriel. And like I would always cry. I was a crybaby. I was an emotional kid. So when I started going to high school, I wanted to change that narrative. And then people started to call me a player in high school. And you know what? It is what it is. Perspective is reality. And I did do, some females wrong. And that's just what it was. And I apologize for that. But that's a part of my story. And I'm owning that. So I feel really bad for some of the stuff that I'd done when I was younger. But at the same time, it's okay because I'm not perfect. And this kind of attitude and mindset has affected me to this day. Because I look back and all the women that I used to like never liked me. All the people that I wanted to be cool with and friends with in high school, they were always cooler, like the football guys or the basketball guys or the guys who knew everybody, the party guys. I always tried to get in tight with them, and then they didn't mess with me. And it's affected me to this day because I look back, as I reflect on my emotions and how I operate sometimes, I just want to be loved. I just want to be liked. And then I ask myself now, why do I want that? I have my wife. I have my son. I have, very minimal friends, but they got love for me. And I got family who loves me. So why do I care so much about people on social media who I just want them to like me? For the longest time, I can't tell you how many times I wanted all the girls who I wanted in high school to want to like me and try to talk to me, and for me to turn them down so I can have some type of satisfaction. But that's not good, and I know that. So that's what I'm working on now. I'm just trying to become a better person and not worry about trying to get everybody's acceptance, and just try to be the best version of me. And I know this sounds kind of cliche, but it's hard for me to be honest sometimes. And I know there's people that are going to be watching this that can relate to that. Because as guys, we keep all this emotion inside. And we don't like to talk our feelings with any other people. Because we feel depression, we feel anxiety, we feel lonely. We feel like we don't know where our lives are going. But we want to post on social media and give off this emotion and character like we're good, but in reality we're not. And that's what I'm making this video for, and I'm gonna be making videos in the future for, because I think that The truth will set us free. And I'm not saying make a video about how you feel like me. Don't do that. But you got to be real with yourself, man. And it's not negative. Don't judge yourself, because I used to do that. I used to tell myself, dude, you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. Why are you doing this? Why are you cheating on your diet? Why are you not going to the gym? Why are you not reaching for your goals? Why are you failing? And I would feel guilty about failing, so I wouldn't try anymore because I kept failing and I didn't want that feeling anymore. And I know people are going to be watching this and they're going to feel the same way, right? And they may not comment and say, yeah, and they may not repost this and say, yeah, he's right. But I know it's true, because I'm one of the dudes that always is by myself. I like to be myself, and I have a mind full of ideas and emotions, and I never share them. So I'm making this video to try to tell you that, like, now for the first time, I'm 23 years old. This is the first time that I truly love myself, and I'm giving myself a pat on the back. No, that doesn't mean that I'm happy that I cheat on my diet, or that I don't wake up when I'm supposed to, or I don't do the things that I'm supposed to do for my business. It's just that, look, man, give yourself a pat on the back. You used to, literally less than 2 years ago, you used to not be able to have a phone on because you couldn't afford it. I have a 2-year-old that we couldn't even buy diapers for. And I have excellent family and friends who reached out and want to help me. But as the man that I am, and the people that who are watching this who can relate to this, you're tired of getting help. And you just want to figure it out yourself. And that's okay. But we have to work this out together and be real. Why are we at this point? I'm at this point because I lack consistency and discipline. But here's the thing that I just now figured out. It's not about trying to wake up at 3:30 to go to the gym, write down your goals every day, eat great all the time, right? Do everything, read, whatever it is that you're doing, and be the perfect person day in and day out. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to always fail, and you're going to go back to zero, and you're going to feel bad and not want to do it again. That's Gabriel. That's what I've been doing for the longest time. So what I'm doing is I'm writing all those stuff down, and this is what I'm starting with. What is the easiest thing that I could do today? I can brush my teeth, floss, and mouthwash. I could do that. Check that off the list in the morning. What can I do? I can write some words on a paper. What do I want? I can do that. I can make my bed. I can make sure that my room is clean. I could do the little things. I can wake up at a certain time. Do the little things. And then once we start to get that momentum, then things are going to start to change. And it's because it's happening to me. I have a good friend who recently told me that they're struggling. They asked me about money, and did money make me happy? Because there was a certain point where I made a lot of money, over $10,000 in a month as a 20-year-old. And money didn't make me happy because I wasn't the person I was supposed to be. I am more happy now with hundreds of dollars in my bank account, which is nothing. But I know that's better than what I was at several months ago when I couldn't even pay my bill, and I had no vehicles, and I had nothing to my name. I love myself now. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. And with doing that, I'm getting my momentum back. Now, good karma is starting to happen to me. And it feels hella good. Because I have more clarity in my life. I'm not trying to be a life coach. I'm not trying to be motivational. I'm not trying to get any likes. I'm not trying to get followers. I'm doing this for the benefit of myself, so I can communicate with myself to get through this roller coaster that I've been through. And I know people are going to watch this and they're going to feel the same way. I hated myself. Look at my body right now. Everything that you're thinking of me in a negative way, trying to roast me, if you are, I've thought about myself. There's nothing that anybody can tell me that I haven't told myself. I've been depressed. I've had anxiety. I've done through this whole roller coaster. But now I'm getting over that slowly but surely. And it starts with one thing at a time. What kind of values are you giving yourself right now? What kind of skills are you actively trying to acquire? Don't always try to work on your weaknesses. Tune up our strengths. Once we start to do that, momentum will start to become in our favor. And I'm a living proof of that. I'm building a business now that is growing every single day. I'm not doing multi-level marketing anymore. I'm not doing unethical things. I'm building a true, genuine business. And it's tough. But we need to do the small things in order to get to the next level. So what we need to do together is be true to ourselves. What are we feeling right now? What are 3 things that we want to get better at? And just knock those out. The sooner we do that, the sooner our lives will change. It doesn't matter what you want. I'm not even talking to entrepreneurs. I'm not talking to people with just jobs. I'm not talking to people who are just 23 years old. I'm talking to everybody. So with that being said, I'm about to wrap this up and I got to get to work, but I just thought I'd give my 2 cents for today, and I'm going to start posting more YouTube videos. So if you can comment and like and share this, if you can relate to anything I've been saying, that'd be greatly appreciative. But other than that, look, we have one life. We need to pursue everything we can. It's our job as human beings to reach our maximum potential. And it starts off with making our bed. It starts off with having a clean room, doing the small things. So let's get it rocking. Let's go. We'll talk to you guys soon.